In the words of Confucius, there ain't no party like a Mario Party, cause a Mario Party don't stop. But I gotta be totally honest with you guys, I'm not really a Mario Party fan.
Oh my god!
I've played a few of these games on and off many times throughout my life, and I remember them being kinda fun, but never as fun as I expected them to be. I think the problem is that these games are intended for 4 players, but I don't usually play games with other people, so I've never really played it the way it was meant to be played. Anytime that I did play Mario Party, I was lucky if I could get 1 other person to play with, maybe 2 if there was a lunar eclipse on Chinese New Year or something. And even then, we play for like an hour maybe, and then we get pissed off because the RNG algorithm keeps choosing the worst mini games possible, and we end up going, alright, let's just play Mario Kart instead. There's an element of random chaos that I guess I never found to be fun the way it's supposed to be. It's even worse when you're playing with bots. The long and short of it is, I don't think I've ever enjoyed Mario Party to its fullest potential, and I possibly never will. Which brings us to today's ROM hack. Now, because I'm a stupid idiot, when I heard about this hack when it first came out 7 years ago, I assumed it was Mario 64 getting turned into Mario Party somehow. I pictured Mario and the boys taking turns running around a board and playing bad mini games against their will. I thought it was going to be one of those gimmicky kinds of hacks, which wouldn't have been terrible, except I wasn't really in the mood for that. But I should have known better than to just assume random shit, because bada bing bada boom, I was wrong Sonic Boom. So in celebration of my wrongness, it's time to party. Mario Party, that is. Mario Party rockers in the house tonight. Or is it Mario Party rock is in the house? I don't know, I don't really listen to that song, but anyway, grab some pepperonis and sody pops, perhaps a comically oversized cupcake or something, because I am finally talking about Mario Party 64. Mario Party 64 follows Mario. Mario is a plumber. Mario wears red and he is addicted to carbohydrates. Bowser is a big old bitch and he did some big old bad things, so you gotta give him a big old kick in his big old ass so he stops doing those things. Also, Wario is apparently at war with some country, so you gotta get involved in that. The story has a lot of moving parts, a lot of concerned parties, a lot of drama, so it's basically Metal Gear is what I'm saying. Mario Party 64 is a Mario 64 mod that takes place in the world of Mario Party. It's not a full-sized ROM hack, I think it has 70 stars, but it's a quality experience anyway. The worlds, I think, are supposed to be based heavily on the worlds from the old Mario Party games on the Nintendo 64. You got the Cloud World, Donkey Kong's Banana Slamma Dimension, Bowser's Castle, Yoshi's Island, you know, the 8 major food groups. Gameplay-wise, it's Super Mario 64, at least for the grand majority of the game. You got all kinds of classic platforming challenges that you might expect from any Mario 64 ROM hack, but to make it more reminiscent of Mario Party, they included some minigames for good measure. I think the minigames are supposed to be the highlight of this game. I'm not an expert on Mario Party, but from what I can tell, they're supposed to be based on existing Mario Party minigames. The only real beef that I have with these minigames is that they start immediately the second you enter the pipe, and before you can even figure out what you're supposed to do, you usually die. If you played the actual Mario Party counterparts to these minigames previously, you might be able to react a little bit quicker, but still. Since you have infinite lives though, it really is just a minor gripe. It could have been way worse. When ROM hacks try to do things like minigames or just anything that the original game didn't do, I always assume that they're just not going to work properly, but surprisingly, this hack was actually very polished and functional. You know, after all of my years of playing ROM hacks, I'm starting to wonder if perhaps I haven't been giving them enough credit. The more of them that I play, the more often they work well than not. Are we beyond the days where ROM hacks are synonymous with broken-ass, unpolished weirdo crap? Have the learners become the masters? Perhaps so. I think what I love the most about this game is its ambitious variety as far as gameplay is concerned. On top of minigames, the main missions themselves go well beyond what the original Mario 64 did. It's not groundbreaking, but it is a breath of fresh air. On top of collecting stars like usual, you can also find a lot of these special coins hidden around. The coins can be exchanged to this guy to unlock cap switch power things and to unlock some new minigames. It's a cool detail which helps add to the Mario Party atmosphere while also encouraging further exploration. Graphically, there are definitely ROM hacks out there that look way worse than this. Mario Party was never a graphical showcase. I'm pretty sure half the boards back then were literally just pre-rendered sprites and whatnot, although I gotta say the cake graphics are really good in the new one. This ROM hack looks fine though. There's all kinds of new assets and enemies and whatnot, but what's really nice is the music. Mario games always got nice music, so it's nice to hear those classic Mario Party bangers brought into this hack. I definitely appreciate the quality of life improvements here, chiefly the fact that there are infinite lives, as I mentioned before, and the fact that you only need 80 coins and 6 red coins. It would have been cool if the game didn't kick you out whenever you got a star, but that's alright. That being said, there are no stupid lava jump mechanics or insta-kill quicksand, so this is probably one of the more reasonable hacks I played in a while. Like I've said in the past, I've come to appreciate hacks that don't require you to be a deranged speedrunner who doesn't wear a shirt and huffs White Claw vapor and can do quarter A presses with his eyelids. In other words, I like it when I win. Mario Party 64 is a game that I really should have talked about years ago, but as they say, it's better late than never. So there it is, another one I can scratch off of the list. And it's a pretty good game. It's straightforward, easy to understand, no overly frustrating nonsense, just game. Just good video game. Some say that's the best kind. As usual, I'm gonna put a link to the release video in the description below, although if you don't see it, feel free to yell at me cause I might have forgotten. Also, never be afraid of recommending me some ROM hacks or fan game thingies that you want to see me talk about, especially if any of you boys got a Banjo-Kazooie ROM hack in their back pocket that I haven't talked about yet. That would be really cool. I like Banjo-Kazooie. Otherwise, thank you for dropping by, and I'll probably see you again sometime this week.